Hello, YouTube. I'll read off the book of the 100 most important Bible verses every leader must know. Number 2 is acceptance. Should we accept only good things from the hand of God and never anything bad? This is Job, 2nd chapter 10, the NLT Bible. All of us encounter situations and circumstances that we wish we could have changed, but we can't sometimes. The problems are simply too big for us to solve. Sometimes the things we regret happened long ago, and no matter how many times we replay the events over in our mind, the past remains unchanged. And sometimes we are swept up by life-altering events that we simply cannot control. Reinhold Niebuhr penned a simple verse that has come to be known as the Centenary Prayer. It begins with a brief yet profound request. God grant me a centenary, but to accept things I cannot change. Niebuhr's words are far easier to recite than they are to live by. Why? Because most of us want life to unfold in accordance with our own wishes and timetables. But sometimes God has other plans. If you've a leader who has encountered unfortunate circumstances that are beyond your power to control, accept those circumstances and trust God. When you do, you can be comforted in the knowledge that your Creator is good, that His love endures forever, and that He understands and plans perfectly, even when you do not. Christians who are strong in faith grow as they accept whatever God allows to enter their life. Billy Graham. Acceptance says, true, this is my situation at the moment. I'll look obliquely at the reality of it, but I also open my hands to accept readily whatever a loving father sends. That's Miss Michelle, Catherine Michelle. One of the marks of spiritual maturity is a quiet confidence that God is in control without the need to understand why He does what He does. That's Charles Swindoll. Loving Him means a thankful acceptance of all things that His love has appointed. That's Asabeth Elliott. Accept each day as it comes to you. Do not waste your time and energy wishing for a different set of circumstances. That's Sarah Young. How changed our lives would be if we could only fly through the days on wings of surrender and trust. That's Hannah Smith. More from God's words. Everything God made is good, and nothing should be refused if it is accepted with thanks. That's 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 4, Bible NCV. He is the Lord. He will do what He thinks is good. That's 1 Samuel. That's chapter 3, verse 18. That's the HCSB Bible. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. That's Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. That's NIV Bible. For it is good, and His love is eternal. His faithfulness endures through all generations. That's Psalms chapter 100, verse 5, and the ACSB Bible. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know just as I also am known. That's 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 12, and 8 NKJV Bible. A timely tip for leaders. Think of at least one aspect of your life or your career that you've been reluctant to accept. Then ask God to help you trust Him more by accepting the past. That's it for the 100 most important Bible verses every leader must know. Right there. I hope you be a leader, and I love you guys.